Hello and welcome back to Backlog Breakdown, the show where we have a backlog of games. We're breaking them down one episode at a time. And today we are returning to Shadow of the Colossus. This is our part 3 episode. We're tackling Colossi 9 through 12, I believe.
Penultimate
This
episode,
is
one would say.
Yeah. Once again, we're
Sure.
here with another penultimate episode right before the end. Things are picking up slightly, very slightly.
Oh, so
Yeah,
slightly.
last time we killed the last Colossi number 8. Was that the gecko one? The shot
Yes.
the acid?
One in the
In the
Coliseum.
Yep.
Yeah. So we're jumping back into this with Colossus 9, and we have another like lizardy guy.
it's a turtle. I
Yeah,
thought.
I think more of a tortoise
Reptile.
vibe.
Yeah, that was the
reptile.
that was
That's
their
what it was.
nickname. But yeah, it was kind of like similar, like quadrupedal, not as huge as some of the other ones. And
Yeah,
it was.
It's pretty big size, Tommy.
Oh yeah, maybe I'm
maybe not
misremembering.
tall. Maybe not tall, but he's a freaking
True.
tank.
Yeah, he was.
There's
bigger.
some girth on that guy. I'm
Yeah.
just
Bigger, definitely bigger than the gecko guy.
Mm,
The
okay.
lizard.
But yeah,
Yeah,
he's got that like tortoise tail for sure.
Yeah.
Like, it's like that little
Mhm.
stubby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I guess to get us started right before we jump into that guy, did we talk a little bit about the fruit and the lizard tails last time?
Yeah.
So I spent a little bit more time
finding them.
this time,
Okay.
finding them. I found some trees.
Okay.
There's one, I didn't get it till later, but there's one just straight out from the temple or the shrine.
Mm.
Tree.
A tree
Fruit?
with fruit.
Okay.
Yeah. I found
Yeah.
some later on.
Yeah. So I think I got like 3 or 4 trees during this
Yeah.
episode.
So all trees have fruit. What's going on? Here?
There's a specific kind of tree. It's like a big tree with branches. I mean, there's different variations of it. They don't all look the
Okay.
same, but it's kind of the vibe. It's not just like a normal like pine tree or something. It's got like big.
Yeah.
It's got a big
Yeah.
canopy.
And you can see
Okay.
like there's like this, they're like pineapples almost.
Pineapples.
Kinda.
and there's different forms of fruit though too. I think I found
Oh.
some that look like bananas as
Okay.
well.
Banana. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm,
see, I got one, popped
okay.
the achievement, and I was just like,
I'm done.
I'm done.
They give you a little bit of stamina though, or health. Sorry.
Permanent?
Permanent health increase.
Yeah, I think the lizards give
Well.
you one thing, and then the fruit give you something else.
Interesting.
One gives
Okay.
you. I can't remember
know
which
that.
gives you. I think.
The white lizard tails. So I was getting maybe 1 or 2 of those. I could barely tell the difference.
I think it's every 5. Every 5 you get a
Oh,
boost.
Well, that's lame.
It's like, I think it's incremental because there's so many. There's like 80.
Well, is there 80 lizards with the white tail or just 80
Yeah, no.
lizards?
80 lizards with the white there.
Really?
That's crazy.
I haven't been seeing that many.
That's psychotic.
I
levels
saw
of-
a lot of them around the
collectibles.
shrines. So like at every shrine or every place where you go to save, there's at least one. That's at least what I've seen.
I saw one at a shrine. I see a lizard at a shrine usually, but not. I don't know if it's always one with a white tail, but maybe I'm just missing them because they run around.
Oh yeah. That I've only gotten I think
Yeah.
like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Mm.
After you mentioned that, I saw one right
Ah.
after. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
And you're right. He just eats it. You just slice off its tail and he just eats it.
Haven't had one of those yet, but I did find the fruit.
I haven't seen any
The
fruit.
trees. So for me, usually I think most of the trees I found had at least like 3 fruit.
Mm.
Maybe one of them only had one that I could find, but a lot of them had like 3 that you could shoot off. And sometimes they're in different little spots. Shoot them with your bow or whatever. I think you might be able to climb on there. I climbed on a tree, but I don't know how you'd hit it with your sword
Climbed on it.
because they have like moss growing on some of the trees. And you climb up it.
Okay. I gotta pay attention more to this.
Yeah,
I haven't.
big old tree.
Okay.
You'll know. So if you look for the one that's straight out from the temple,
Mhm.
that'll give you the good layout of what they look like in the future.
Okay.
You're just looking for that.
All right then.
Because there's some forest areas on the map.
Mhm.
I didn't notice any. I mean, I wasn't really looking that hard because it would drive me nuts if I was having to look at every single tree.
Yeah.
But it seems like in the forest areas, like usually maybe there is a tree of that type in there that has fruit,
Mm.
but it's not like the forest is just full of fruit.
Oh, I see. I
guess.
see. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just there.
It's not the most appealing collectible.
Yeah.
You know.
I just like when I see it, if I see it in the wide landscape, I'm like, well, I'll go out of my way to
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
But I'm not like hunting for them, I guess.
Mhm. I agree with that.
I'm doing the same thing with the shrines, even though the shrines don't do anything as far as I can tell.
Yeah, I wish they had a little bit more purpose and the
Cosmetic.
fast travel with some purpose or something. But
Dude, yeah, if you
Yeah.
could fast travel between them,
Fast travel would defeat the
it might break the game.
defeat the
though,
purpose
yeah.
of the game. Yeah, but I agree. They are
Purpose
little,
of the game.
They're
And
little.
this
they're
is
little
art.
cosmetic.
There's no purpose. You just,
Yeah, so
you
you
just enjoy
You just
it.
have a loading screen to your next Colossus. That
Well, you still have to go a little bit of ways.
Yeah.
I guess
It gets you in the
I'd say-
quadrant.
This it's still, and you still have to fast travel. I mean, you still have to get there at some point.
Yeah.
You know,
There was
I'm
It's not-
mostly anti fast travel for a lot of games,
get out of here
especially this one. But I mean, it doesn't have this game doesn't have
because
it,
there's nothing.
But yeah, I
Aiden,
think it
I
would-
experienced it once. I've seen it.
I will say during this episode for me, I did like retread the same path a couple times because for this one, a
Yep.
few of the monsters or a few of the
Mhm.
Colossi are in like the same general direction. It felt like west side of the map for like 3 of them.
Yeah, that's true.
So then I kept
Sure.
taking the same bridge over. I think one time I went the other way because I was like, oh, let's see if there's
Mm.
something over here.
West side. I
Yeah.
think 2 of them are on the
I get turned around
east
a couple
side and
times.
2 are on the west.
I get turned around a couple times on some
On
of these.
where to get it?
Yeah.
Yeah, this first one wasn't too bad to get to.
No, it's just desert and then
Yeah, just big desert,
turtle
and he's in a
den.
cave.
Yeah.
Once you get there.
I didn't see the big cave at first. So when I got to the geyser area, I was like John Travolta, like,
Yeah,
where is he? I was like, do I have to shoot the geysers? Like, does that wake him up or something?
Yeah, I knew immediately. I was like, I thought there were tornadoes at first or something. I was like,
Uh-huh.
oh, weird. But then there are guys. I was like, okay, something.
Yeah. So I
Something's
actually
going on here.
left because it's like cloudy in there, so you can't use your sword while you're in there.
It's cloudy.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
like yeah.
I see. Okay, you can't use your sword.
Yeah. So
Okay.
then I left, used the sword. So then I was like, oh, there's a big freaking cave in there. So
Yeah.
then I was like, beelined it over
Mhm.
there.
Yeah, this one took a second. I was like, oh my gosh, he's gonna be so slow, isn't he? But thankfully, he is not that slow.
Oh my god.
If he
Don't.
gets forward momentum, he's okay. But if he has to turn, God have mercy.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think for this one, so I guess for monsters going forward, I'm like, if there's some unique feature to the arena or area, I'm like, it's gonna be
Yeah.
used somehow. It's like these geysers, they're used in this boss fight somehow.
I thought it would shoot me up.
So you
So-
thought you had to ride it.
Yeah. Well, so right, I try my best not to use a horse, and I had to use a horse on this one just because he was shooting the lasers, and then
Dude.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
guy would just like get knocked out like every time. And I'm
His
like,
getting back up takes forever.
holy crap! I'm like, even though it doesn't do anything, I'm spamming like get up.
He
I
definitely
do
has.
think it does something though. I think it speeds it up a little.
I'm gonna need to see some
I
evidence.
did read a wiki phrase or page for a future Colossi. We'll talk soon in this
Okay.
episode. They said, oh, you can push buttons or wiggle a stick or whatever, and that might get you up a little bit
I
faster.
bet it's a myth.
It might be a myth.
I all I know is it worked. For me, it worked. But on this guy, he was so slow for me. I don't know if this is the difference between editions or whatnot. And you're right, I did have to use the horse, but I could not get him to move. He
Really?
would. There was this whole game of I'm too far away, so he would just shoot. Oh, I'm too close. He's just
Oh.
gonna jump.
Oh.
It was.
Mm.
This one was fiddly, and I started getting hints.
Really?
Like you, like you,
Ah.
Tommy. So I guess there is a time clock. For me, there's a time clock. If you take too long, it's just I'm just gonna start getting hints.
It also
Mm.
seems like if you like blatantly do it the wrong way, it like they'll do the hint sooner.
Oh, really?
Like if you're
Interesting.
trying something that is just not going to work, they'll
Yeah.
hit you with the hint sooner.
No, this was the first time I took so long just to get him to it. I knew, I was like, oh, I just got to get him over it. It was
And-
pretty straightforward.
Man, once he flips over, you got to be on it because you got to climb. You got to climb up his stomach
Yeah,
to the side of his shell before he, and it's like kind of quick.
I think that might be a hard thing because I don't remember it being too suspenseful to
He
get up there.
flips over quick. Like I get to like the side of the shell and
Yeah.
he's like flipping over.
Yeah, I was definitely worried about it when I was doing that.
Yeah.
Dang.
I could not figure out, so I'd spray him with the geyser, and then I didn't know what to do.
The feet.
The feet, and you got to
yeah,
shoot his
yeah.
feet. I completely missed that. But again,
interesting.
then I got a hint because it took me forever just to get him to one,
Yeah.
and then he would just stand on it, and it wouldn't get him up.
Yeah,
It like hit his
but
neck.
he's like, it's not even like completely exposed. It's like a limp, like a.
yeah, it's a tough.
So it can
angle.
be hard to see. I'd imagine. But I got a critical question for you guys.
Let's go.
That's it.
Is this the worst horse in video games?
maybe.
I would say yes.
Holy
The
crap!
worst.
It's got to be up there. It's got to be top 3 worst horses in video games.
He is awful.
Man.
Aiden, let's wait till we talk about the next guy.
Oh
About the
man,
next one.
I've got plenty of notes, but it's just he goes, and then you have to look backwards, but then like but then like instinctively you're turning your analog stick backwards, but that's what stops the horse. So he ends up stopping, and then he's going all over the place. And then when I'm off of him, I'm calling him, and then there's several times where I'm like, he's like right next to me, and I'm like, Argo, and I'm like, and he doesn't get on him, and then
oh god, getting it on is the most frustrating thing ever.
Yeah,
he's
it's
awful.
Yeah, it's terrible. Yeah, the next one's even worse. But okay, I just wanted to get that out of the way.
I found that if I hold, I think for me it's left trigger to like focus on the monster.
Yeah.
That helped with the camera on the horse.
Oh, that makes sense. It focused you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to use the camera on the horse, it's just suicide.
Yeah, it's awful. It's awful. But the music on this one was very well timed for me. So like, in the past we were talking about how it's like cutting and just awkward. This one was perfect. Like it like hit as soon as he like flips over, and it's like it was awesome. The music was really well done in this one. So.
Yeah, this one, and then I guess once you got on there, it was pretty easy, pretty straightforward.
You just gotta get on him.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I don't think I fell off once I got on him, but I did have to hit him with the geyser twice.
And I hit him with the geyser like 6 times.
Yeah,
I could not figure it out.
And there was a couple of times where like he just wasn't like, it was like on his neck or whatever, and it was just like, come on, a little more forward.
I'm telling you, he was so fiddly.
He was a little.
Yeah, I was worried that I was gonna have to like take him to another geyser.
Tommy, I took him to all 3.
Oh gosh, yeah, I would have lost my mind.
Damn. But I think we can name this one Franklin.
Franklin
the turtle.
Yeah, he's
lurker in the cave.
I liked his design. I liked the puzzle. It was pretty straightforward, but I just wish it worked out better.
Yeah, not too. Yeah, just don't make me use the horse.
Yeah. Oh God, Aiden, don't get me started. God. But yeah, no, overall,
it was fine.
Yeah, he was okay. He himself was okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was fine.
Old Franklin.
I don't know if it happens on this one, but I feel like we're starting to get more consistently the girl making noises during the little loading screen.
Yeah, we're getting like a little bit. It's like a
gargle. What
progress bar? Yeah,
I think she might be saying words like in that language or whatever. But she's like,
yeah. It's like we're getting closer.
Yeah,
I don't think I noticed it with this one. I did notice it with the last one, but anyway,
I don't know if it was on this Colossi, but I just over the course of these 4, I feel like we're hearing it more consistently.
Yep.
So yeah, same cutscene, kind of.
Yeah, more shadow dudes.
More shadow dudes. We wake up same place.
Get more clues.
Yep, we get to the next guy. Which I don't remember the clue for this one.
Isolated sand dune, well hidden, and then something about shaking earth.
That's not that dude. Yeah,
was
right.
Something like that.
I don't write down the whole thing. I just kind of
quick
context
jib.
clues.
But I could tell from its statue that that looks like a snake.
Oh, see, I didn't even do that. I'm going spoiler free into these.
I mean, it's a cutscene. It kind of.
Oh, it shows it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It pans to the thing.
It might be like so repetitive. I'm like, that's my text. That's when I'm like texting somebody.
Yeah, sometimes I find myself tuning out while Dorman is talking. I'm just like, okay, whatever, stupid riddle. Like definitely like the least helpful thing because I'm just gonna pull out my sword and point it to where it is. Like you don't need to even tell me anything, bro. I got it.
Yeah, I'm not like 100% immersed, but you know.
Yeah. No, but this one, obviously a snake, and then with the rattling or whatnot. And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
And then the path to get this one, I don't remember being too bad either.
No,
it was.
No, I didn't have any notes on that. It's kind of like this sunken Colosseum, but it's like it's sunken in sand. There's like it's like, or maybe it's a cave. Maybe it's a cave.
I think it's just a cave.
Yeah, maybe it's just a cave.
Yeah,
How do you think of something else?
There's like pillars in it though.
That's
pillars.
What I was thinking about.
I think
they're
just
pillars.
Oh yeah, the rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which originally I thought, oh, okay, I got to play Matador with the pillars.
Yeah, I thought that too, to get him to run into him.
Dude, he one-shots you.
Yeah, he killed me.
Yeah, I was like,
one-shots you?
Yeah, I thought you had to like play chicken like right in front of the thing and then like jump on the pillar, but nah, dude, he just wrecks you.
Yeah.
I remember getting hit, but I don't remember dying.
Yeah, and he just sends...
Okay.
I'm finding the ragdoll in this is like equally entertaining. Like it's just like, and he's just like, and then of course he lays there for literally 30
it takes
seconds.
a while before the game even tells you you're dead. You're like on the ground, and then it's just like, and then you're dead.
Has to register.
Yeah.
Man.
No, but yeah, I got hit and then I had to stay for probably 5 minutes to recuperate that health. But this one, oh God, this was awful for me because you have to use the horse.
I wrote in my notes, horse again.
It's almost worse than the water, I think, probably. I think using the left trigger, though, with the camera really helped me out on this one, at least, as well.
Well, I was going to say the finger gymnastics I had to do for this is absolutely incredible. Yeah, I had to like have one hand on the trigger and then I think I might have had like my thumb, moving the camera because you have to have the camera behind you so you can see when he peeks out of the sand. And then, you also have to have a finger on the other trigger so you can shoot an arrow. It was correct. People would think I'm like crippled or something holding this controller because it's just I don't know. Maybe it could have been a little more efficient, but
this one was rough. It took me forever to get him. I again was getting hints on how to do it.
I found that I don't know. It's like the game might know your camera's pointing backwards because like I stopped controlling the horse. Like I like the was it the left analog stick for the horse?
That's how you steer him. Yeah.
Yeah. I let off of it while I was looking backwards, and the horse was continually going in circles, mostly.
Going in circles.
What?
Like it was just kind of auto going in circles almost.
Is that for you too, Tom?
I was holding the left trigger, so I don't know.
Okay.
Holding left trigger.
Like to focus on him, focus on the Colossus.
But were you steering the horse?
I mean, yeah. So I wouldn't have noticed, I guess is what I'm saying, if it would do it automatically or not.
Okay.
Yeah. But so it ended up being okay, but yeah, this one's the worst for the controller. Like this one showcases the controls in the worst way.
I agree. It was awful. I did not. This was the worst. Yeah. I always hated riding the horse, and there's no way other than do this.
Yeah.
So
I was kind of hoping it'd be like a Dune thing where you're like kind of holding on to it or something like that while it's going through the sand. That would be pretty cool. But
I did read. So I was trying to figure out if there was another way I could have done that. I did read there's ways for you to do kind of tricks on the horse. So like you could lean off one way. And like,
oh, I knew you could stand on his back.
And like you could stand on,
yeah. But if you stand on his back, the horse can't accelerate anymore, right? Or does
I don't know. I was trying to figure out other ways to do this. People were saying, "Oh, you could do this," and I was like, "Wait, what?"
Yeah, there needs to be like a in-game obstacle course for the horse where you can learn to train.
Dude, for real, like one of those those Westminster pet competitions where you got the little batons coming out of the ground,
so you can master it. Yeah,
the ramp going up and back down.
I bet there's a mod.
Yeah,
someone out there really loves the horse mechanics. It's like, I'm gonna build a level.
This is rough. You have to ride the horse, look back, and shoot him in the eye.
Hey, if that's you, put a comment in the chat. I want to see that mod.
Yeah, that's
yeah. But yeah, this one was rough. I think I had to look up because I was on the horse, but it was just like weird. But it was like you have to keep him behind you and shoot the eye. So yeah, this one was a little weird.
I got a hint for this one, but because it took me so long to do everything. So and I kept running. I kept getting too close to the walls of the horse because I had to steer it. This whole not steering him, I wish I had that.
Yeah, it was weird. It was like I just let off of it, and the horse just kind of like stayed on its path.
He's beginning to believe.
Yeah. Kind of Argo's finally getting it.
This was rough. But once it was overall though pretty quick though. Like I think I had to shoot it twice.
Yeah, you did it twice.
Yeah, and then same spot. And I think it was one's lower on the body.
And the one's on the head.
Yeah.
And then that was one of those ones where I'm like, please kill it now. I do not want to have to do a third phase of this.
Yeah.
It was my least enjoyable so far.
This
is my least enjoyable.
I'm horse master here, I think.
Dang. Okay.
Tommy, I wish.
I was just letting go. I was just letting the camera, like I was holding left trigger so it focused on him, and then I was just like mental map of where the pillars are so I didn't run into them.
Yeah, I was just like if he runs into him, he runs into him. I'll figure it out later.
Dude, it's so annoying when the horse does like run into something.
Oh, it just kills everything. Yeah. Because then you gotta
get him back
up to speed, and
dude, you gotta abuse that horse. You gotta be kicking him in the ribs, man.
Yeah,
I always feel bad. Like I try to only kick him once and just hold triangle and hope that that's enough. Sometimes I end up kicking him more than once and I feel bad.
I don't know. If he controlled a little better, I wouldn't feel as bad.
I have no regrets for what I do to that
He's
horse.
just constantly.
Yeah, he's is you saying he's just you can take him out to pasture at the end once the
Jesus.
16th Colossus
Yep.
goes.
God.
Oh man.
The other thing I have to say about this one is this. I feel like this might be so far, at least, the scariest looking Colossus, at least in the face.
Dude, yeah, looking at a picture of it right now, that's pretty.
He did have a
Horrifying.
creepy looking face. I don't. It was
And
just
the,
creepy. It wasn't.
I mean, I don't know, man.
Yeah,
And then
that's
the
kinda-
death screen as well. He's just like staring at you. I don't know.
Yeah,
Because
I don't like that.
I don't remember that. Yeah. This
Yeah,
must
he's
have
got
been
like this weird grin. I don't like
Yeah,
it.
he's got like a almost human or like,
Yeah,
some
he
kind
does.
of
Right.
face.
Yeah. I do
Eey.
agree with that. But no, he wasn't not. The water one was the worst for me.
Mm.
Water scarier.
Oh my God, Tommy, you had no idea.
Well, because you're playing old version, I guess we can't even see anything.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Yeah, that'd be scary for me for sure.
Well, this next one, oh my God, don't get me. Yeah.
That might be because the next one's not bad, but the I think number 12 is what you're thinking of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. No, you're
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
No, yeah, number 12.
Yeah.
No.
All right. Are we ready
But yeah,
to
no,
talk
this
about?
one's straightforward.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
You go into the big desert where the big bridges or you came in on, and there's like a huge freaking pit.
Mm-hmm.
I could not find this next one. Like again, you get a useless clue. It doesn't help me. And I was using the sword, and I ended up going somewhere completely different that I'm pretty sure is the next one.
Yeah.
I did the same
you went,
thing.
You went
I
on
went
the right
right.
bridge.
I went to the
I
right
did the
I saw
same
that.
thing. Yeah.
to the temple, and
Dang.
then yeah.
Yep.
And then I figured it out. I was like, oh,
it's like along the
Ex-
ridge and there's a waterfall. Oh, never mind.
along the ridge
Well,
is a waterfall. What
Were you
the-
looking down at all? Where's your camera on the horizon?
What are you talking about? For the
Yeah, well, you're crossing these bridges over these gaps away from the temple, like
which
towards
temple? Okay, now
the main temple.
okay, we're
where
at
you
the main
start every
temple.
time.
Yep.
You go out and then you go around back. 'Cause
Yep,
you're
yep,
heading-
yep,
and then
yep.
there's the big bridge, like the ancient civilization bridge.
The very
huge
tall one.
bridge, yeah, huge bridge.
Yeah.
There's below that. There's like
The
this
two-
big gulf. There's a
Right.
canyon, and there's like bridges crossing.
Yep. Okay. I'm
On
with you.
the
I'm
far
with you.
right side in that canyon, there's like water features going on. At least
I
in
don't
the
know if I
remake,
know.
maybe it's not in the original.
Water.
Maybe
I
that's
mean,
something
I
they
can
added.
look down, and
Well, we'll
there
talk
is
about
water.
it.
But
Yeah, we'll talk about it in the next one because that's where he is. That's where I'm thinking of.
Maybe it looks really bad in the original, and you just like you wouldn't have known it was
Yeah, you
waterfall.
can't
I
even
told you.
you can't even tell it's a structure. It's just a
I mean,
muddy
I know
polygon.
I know there's water down there, but yeah, I don't. I don't.
We might be
I
talking
don't-
about two different things.
Right.
Maybe they
Anyway.
made it just look prettier in the remake.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Anyways,
don't know.
So we eventually get there though to this big canyon pit. This one, it's kind of building up. This one, it felt like it was building up suspense, like with the arena and stuff.
Yeah.
Because you get there and it's like big pit. Okay, is he going to be in this big pit? There's some water. I feel like I'm already thinking like I got to use this water somehow. This is going to come into play somehow. But apparently, I think really like what you could do instead of taking like the winding path down, apparently you can jump off, and as long as you land in the water, like that's a quicker way to get down there.
I did not
Interesting,
intend to
okay.
do that, but that is what happened to me.
Really?
Because my camera was off. And it was a very narrow path.
Mm.
I just fell off, and I was like, I'm dead. And then I fell in the water, and I freaked out
Nah,
because
dude.
like, oh god, another water level.
Fall damage is a
Yeah.
myth in this game.
Yeah,
It is very minimal.
Yeah.
But yeah, no.
So then there's like that in the facade of the canyon wall. They have some, ancient structures.
Mhm.
You go up towards it, and then like if you go left, like the path is crumbled and blocked.
Yeah,
or
there's
whatever.
nothing that way.
And you go around the right, and you can get in there.
Mhm.
And then there's like flames. So you're like,
Mhm.
ooh, spooky.
Yep.
And it's like cramped. It's not very big. It's like, oh, is there gonna be some like big trap door that opens? Like a huge guy comes out.
Yeah. Nope. The smallest Colossus yet.
Yeah. You come out there, you jump
Is-
out, you jump across and land on this little platform with a bunch of fires, and then that's when he comes out.
What do we think he is?
I think bull.
A bull?
That
See,
was-
I was thinking like a saber tooth because he
Okay.
swipes at you.
Mm.
Yeah, so in the wiki it says like they call him Leo. So I think they're going for lion.
Lion. Okay.
Mm.
But bull was my
Well,
first impression as
When
well.
he freaking gores you and
Yeah,
sends you
I
across
mean-
which is peak ragdoll at the moment.
Yes. Yeah.
See,
It's hilarious.
because this is where I figured out that pressing buttons helps you get up. Because the first
Oh.
time first time he hit me, I
Yeah.
was like, all right, I'm get up, and I didn't mess with
He
anything.
can like stun lock you.
Yeah, this is bastard number 3.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or
Okay.
at least potentially bastard
well,
number 3.
I don't know about that, but
See,
anyway.
I mean, well, we'll talk about it, but yeah, there were several times where I'm like,
Yeah.
he just like jams me in a corner. My
Yeah.
guy's just
He
like,
did that to me.
just like,
And then as soon as you get up, he can freaking do
Yeah,
it
he
again.
just-
See,
swipes
but
you.
then I started spamming my button, and my guy would get up right before, and I could
maybe I need
dodge,
to-
and I could dodge.
maybe it's placebo. No.
Hey,
If it works, it works. man.
I'm not questioning it. It got me through this. But
Oh man.
If it works, it works.
This one was, I think, the most fun to figure out, or at least one of the most fun to figure out.
I want to say yes. Like I like the eventually the mechanics. I just don't think it like made like it wasn't intuitive to me.
It was creative.
Yeah, it was creative.
for me, it wasn't figuring anything out. It was like you just have to do this. He's gonna hit you, so get up, get
Again-
somewhere tall.
Again, I thought I had to
something
play
fell?
Matador again.
Oh,
That didn't work. And then I eventually found the handholds on the side of
The braziers.
braziers. There we go. Yeah. And ended up getting up there.
Yeah.
And then I remember he was like knocking me down, and I don't know, my ADHD brain just canceled out the little mini cutscene of the torch falling.
yeah.
Mm.
But for a while, I was like, oh, he's just got to keep ramming his head into this thing until it breaks or something. Nothing happened. And then eventually I was able to find the torch.
Yeah,
And then I was like, well, what do I do with this?
It goes out eventually too, right?
It does.
Well, it falls
Falls on the ground.
on the ground, but it's not lit.
Oh,
Mine was lit partially
Mine
for like a little bit, but then it does go out.
Mine was not lit. I had to get my ass back on the brazier.
oh.
I
I just
yeah.
had him drop another one, and that one was lit for me.
Interesting.
Oh, I did have to go back up because mine went out. But anyway,
Okay. Yeah, I had to go back up and
I'm
light
sure.
it.
Yeah, I'm sure you can rely. That's cool.
Yeah. And then I jumped down and I was still trying to
Yeah,
dodge.
figure out what to
And then eventually I was like, oh, okay. Because I remember I noticed that the back of it's like open. It's like a cliff. And I was
Yeah.
like, interesting. But then, once I figured out he's like, you can direct them with the fire,
Yes.
then I was like, okay.
you have to
that
press
part-
anything for that?
No, you can like,
Okay, that's what
you
I
can
was
like
thinking.
wave it at him. But
Doesn't
I don't
do
think
anything,
I
though.
don't think it like makes him move any faster.
Again, mine was just kind of the way this played out. It just kind of like all worked out naturally. Like I didn't have to think about this. Like I was like, just get up because he's gonna hit you. I got up.
Yeah.
He hit the thing. Oh, something fell down. Let me go pick it up.
Mm.
Oh, it's on fire, and then he slowly just backs away. So I'm just like, oh, I can make him back away.
Mhm.
So nothing really. There wasn't. Everything just kind of flowed.
Yeah. The second phase was more interesting for me.
Second phase.
I
Yeah.
will say though, like it was cool that was a mechanic. Like you're interacting more. Like you're not just
Yeah.
jumping on a monster's back and stabbing him. Like you actually have to do some steps to make him vulnerable.
I agree
Oh
with
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Uh,
I
Yeah,
see.
it was creative. I enjoyed it.
Mhm.
But then he falls. He ends up falling off
Yeah,
the
you
ledge.
have to get him off. Yep,
and you gotta get on his back.
to get off his armor. Yep.
And his armor falls off when he falls. And
Yeah.
then I remember jumping down and giving him a good stab.
Yeah.
Maybe a second stab.
Then
Yeah.
he goes crazy.
And then you just can't get any more in because it's like he's shaking you off, he's
Oh,
running.
yeah.
And I was getting a little frustrated because I was like, okay, this is it. You know,
Yeah.
I have to.
you don't want him to go back. 'cause
Yeah,
you think
yeah.
you're gonna have to do it all over again.
Exactly. Well, it turns out that's what you have
You're
to do.
supposed to do, yeah.
he goes all the way back to the starting area and you got to do it again.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Or you
yeah.
can apparently I didn't do this, but apparently also once you get him back to starting area, then you can jump up on the brazier and then jump on his back from there without having to make him go down again.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get him all the way back.
You,
killed
killed him
him.
before he came back.
I got him to where we have to climb up.
Really? All the way back there?
I mean, maybe back there.
It's like on the other
Oh,
side.
not
of the,
not to the area,
Oh.
just to climb up to get to his area.
Yeah, yeah,
That little small
Yeah.
narrow pathway.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
where I got him, and
Yeah.
I just literally climbed to that first step, and then I could jump on top of his back there.
Okay, but he still wasn't like bucking you off.
No, not enough. I could stab
Oh
him.
man.
I'm trying to remember. I may have killed him before he got back to his arena. I just remember reading the wiki saying like, "Oh yeah, you just let him go back and then jump on him there, and that's easier." But
He
then I
was
like,
he was like once I got on
Yeah.
top. What like you're right, but he doesn't give you a window to attack him until he moves there.
Yeah, because I was spamming so much stamina, just trying to, and then he just like interrupt you or whatever.
Yeah.
That's one of the most frustrating things in this game too, where you're like raising your sword and then
And
just
then
like you just ragdoll on his back, and I'm just like, dude.
It's cinematic. But
I
for
think
the
it
player,
works.
it's frustrating.
Yeah.
I think it just works with like, oh, this guy doesn't have the strength.
Yeah.
I think it works.
Yeah. So I had to do it twice,
But
but,
yeah,
it ended up being okay.
So he takes you all the way back, and then he
takes
jumps
you all the way
over,
back, and then,
and then you have to get him.
Yeah,
to hit.
you just grab whenever you drop it, the torch, you just go
Yeah.
grab it again. Maybe you have to go light it again.
Oh, okay.
You just jump back down and lure him off again, and you get the cutscene again, and then I finally stabbed him.
Gotcha.
Okay, yeah, I didn't have to go through all that. But
But yeah, he would not stay still.
So
Okay.
when I said unintuitive, the only part I don't like is the fact that, he runs into a thing and somehow a torch just pops out of the brazier. Like, that's the only part of it that I'm like, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I just
Because you don't see any
falls.
torches, before he hits it. It just like spawns one.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But other than that, pretty cool. Pretty cool. I
Stuff.
feel bad for this guy because he's all small,
He's small.
Yeah,
but
he was a pain in the
gores
ass.
the hell out of you.
And like, luckily, I didn't get stun locked, but I read on the wiki like you could get stun locked.
Yeah. That's what I was like. Oh my god, I'm dead.
High potential for
you gotta be
Bastard 3.
spamming that button, Aiden. I'm telling you,
All right,
missing
I
out.
will.
Okay,
Yep.
but yeah, no, we get the same cutscene.
Yeah,
and then,
Guardian of the Pit is the achievement on this one. So.
Mistranslation on the clue here, apparently. Or
Oh.
at least believed to be.
For
So
the,
his clue is like, thy next foe is and also the translation in general just doesn't really make sense because it's just like you think he's saying thy next foe is somewhere, but then it's just like an altar overlooks the lake. It's like he starts going into poetry. Anyways, but then this part says it keeps the flame alive.
Yeah.
And apparently that's supposed to say don't let the flame go out. It's supposed to instruct the player that he's afraid of the fire. But the way this reads in English, it makes him sound like, the Colossus, he's
the one keeping the fire.
fire-based. Like he's not afraid of the fire. He is the fire guy.
Mm.
So I was like, so that's part of the reason why I was not. That was also not intuitive because I thought, he doesn't care about fire. He's the fire guy, But it was a mistranslation apparently.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. So interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nice tidbit.
On to the number 12. It said something about Paradise Lake.
Thy next
and
foe is
thunder?
Paradise floats upon the lake.
Yeah.
A silent being wields thunder, a moving bridge to cross to higher ground.
This one sounded again like the eel, so I was like, "What? Another eel?"
Oh no.
I was not having it.
This is the one that had the cool journey.
Yeah.
To get to him.
Oh yeah, it did. It was.
You go through the forest,
You go,
and then you go around the mountain.
Yep.
This is my second time being here.
First time for me. But
But yeah, you go around and you get the waterfall on the side of the thing.
You know what? I do think you're right. I do
Climb
think
up around the structure and then you just jump in the water. And
oh god, this whole water being murky, I can't see anything.
yeah, this is interesting. But
I'm more and more convinced that you swim faster when you swim underwater.
Oh, you definitely do.
yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. And it even like you can swim underwater for a while, and then when you come up, you're swimming above water faster for a little bit too.
Yeah. Well, this one
I
you
don't know
kind of
about that,
have
but,
to swim underwater a little bit. You got to be a little sneaky boy.
I was always underwater.
You just hold your breath forever.
I just never needed to, like, if there wasn't in between my transitions, I didn't need to come up for water, I guess. I always had enough stamina to get where I needed to go.
Interesting, yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, this one was cool to figure out too.
Yeah. When he first popped up, what do you think he was? I couldn't figure out. I thought he was just like another big
Like a shelf
minotaur looking thing.
shelf head or something. I don't know.
His little dev nickname is Poseidon, apparently.
Okay.
After the end, I was like, I thought he was like some sort of lobster. That's
he does have a lobster
because
tail.
his body. Yes, because of his tail and his body. I was like, maybe it's some sort of lobster.
He's definitely the most like unique alien, like weird amalgamation.
Yeah. Were y'all just swimming around though for a while just to see what the?
I figured that the structures played into it somehow, so I was basically going there most of the part.
Yeah.
No.
Well, this was a little bit later. But so we'll get to it. But yeah, I figured the structures, how you start it. I thought you had to lead him off the waterfall.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
You would all.
I
wait,
cooked way too hard for this one.
Can you get all the way to the waterfall?
You can get to the
Gate?
The gates, yeah,
I was
yeah.
gonna say,
And you won't
okay.
get through the gate.
Thank God it didn't let you, because imagine falling off and then getting thrown off the waterfall
Oh,
because of the rushing
man.
water, I think. Can you
Yeah,
believe?
yeah. I thought, yeah, I cooked too hard on this one.
Jeez.
But the hardest part was figuring out how to get on him.
Oh, see, I thought that was. I noticed during his animation, I was like, "Oh, is that moss? What is it?" Or like
I meant
I
getting
just
him
swim.
distracted. Because you can't just swim up to him and swim behind him.
Yeah, you can.
See, I couldn't.
There was a time where it made it difficult. That's not how I got on for the most part. I tried that once and I was able to do it, but he does turn. Like if he knows where you are, he's trying to turn.
He
and
turns.
You have to swim for a while before you can really get.
You're faster than him.
Nope.
I am.
No,
You boys need to be
every
working on
time
your.
he would turn.
Yeah.
And I'd dunk my head up, and he's like right in front of me, and I'm just like, damn. And I dunk back down, try to get around, dunk back up, and he's just.
There was one time I was trying to do that and I had trouble
Yeah.
too.
So
Unless
did we all have a different method for this?
Oh, mine was straightforward. I just swam underwater, got behind him, and climbed on top.
Okay, I don't know how you did that, but
How'd you distract? Okay, you two had to distract him. Apparently, what did y'all do?
I went to the structures and eventually he
Yeah.
sticks his head too close and you can just jump on his face.
What?
His whole head, there's ledges, and you could just jump on his face and then climb up onto his head from there.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait a second. On the structures, how do you get on the structures? I thought you couldn't get onto them without getting on him.
So you can get on the lower part.
Oh, so he goes that far down?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I thought
Bro.
it was just like a fluke. I was like, oh, maybe I can't make it, but then I jumped. I was like, oh, I can make it. So I grabbed on.
We
it and I got up there.
had 3 different methods
For this one?
on this one.
Okay. What did you do?
So you know how the structures have this cylinder in the middle?
Yeah, but that's on the second floor, right?
No, it's on the first floor. It's on both.
Okay.
There's
okay,
a
yeah.
little.
Oh, the cylinder. Okay.
There's
yes,
a little cylinder in the middle, and
Yep.
then there's a cylinder on top.
Okay.
I snuck
Okay.
around the cylinder
Yeah.
until he lost interest,
Okay.
and then he would just go off and swim away, and then I would jump into the.
Go underwater.
Jump in the water
Yeah.
and stay underwater and then get on his tail that way. Because I thought that was the only way to get him to turn his back to you.
Yeah.
He would not turn his back to me if he knew where I was.
Okay.
But then I would sneak around the little circle and then he'd lose interest, turn around, and then I'd jump in and get on his back.
I wonder, because you're playing hard mode, I wonder if you're right. I wonder if you can't do if you're too slow to get around him or something. I don't know.
Maybe, but that's how I had to do it.
Okay. Yeah, no, mine was just because he was shooting lasers so much, I had to dive underwater, and I already saw the moss, so I was like, okay, well,
you
then
are safe underwater.
Yeah, I just have to get behind him.
Yeah, which makes 0 sense because he's shooting lightning.
Yeah, I don't know.
But
once I got on top, though, I was confused on where where am I supposed to hit him?
I was like, oh yeah, this nice little grassy knoll. This is perfect. I'm just gonna stab him, and it does nothing.
Yeah.
And then I was like, and then I figured it out. I just whack these teeth.
Yeah, teeth.
I
man.
did this accidentally.
Really?
I was getting flung off, and I just hit one, and I noticed him move, and I was like, oh, I can hit these.
Yeah.
And he.
Well, the part that made me notice it was like there's one in front, there's one on the left, and one on the right. And then when I hit the one on the right and he turned, I was like, dude, this one was cool.
Yeah,
this one was cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, even though you could direct him, but what is that gonna do?
Well, this is the part where I was like, okay, I need to get him to the edge of the waterfall.
Very good.
And turns out that's impossible.
Okay.
So then I was like, okay. So I turned him around. I'm like, okay, maybe I just need to get on the second floor of these things. And
okay, yeah.
Sure enough,
came to the same conclusion.
I did it. Then he jumps up onto the second floor and gives you an opening to jump on him.
So
My mistake. I didn't think I'd lead him off the waterfall, but I thought somehow I was gonna have to figure out how to like knock his teeth out or something. Like that was the key.
you just had to
like-
keep hitting them.
Yeah, because I was hitting him for a while before I noticed like, oh, he's actually turning in a specific direction when I hit the teeth.
Yeah.
Was it the
So-
same for yours? Once you hit one, you can't really hit it. You have to give it a little.
You have to
time
give it a little
gap.
grace period, yeah,
Yeah.
because he like
They're sensitive teeth. You gotta.
yeah. He's not using Sensodyne or whatever. Yeah, sometimes in the forward one it was like it wouldn't work great. Like he would like lurch forward and then he would start to turn right for no reason.
I don't
and
know
you'd
how
have
that.
to-
Yeah.
So, but yeah, and then you just once you get it up, exposes his stomach, and then you just jump on his
Yeah, you just jump and.
on his stomach and go to town.
Yeah, this one once you did that, it was pretty straightforward. This one wasn't too bad.
I liked this one. This one
Yeah.
was very cool.
Yeah, this is probably my favorite of these four.
Yeah,
Probably one of my top 3 or 5 favorite.
It's
I-
not hard to
I
be.
agree. I agree.
These four were. Oh God, I didn't
mean,
like
the
the
first
first
two-
two were rough.
First two, bottom four. Next two, I think top 5 for me.
Oh, the snake's definitely my worst one. That's
Yeah.
I hated that one.
But yeah, no, this one was pretty neat.
Yeah, I liked it.
And just from the design perspective, like thinking about like back to when we originally talked about, oh, are these like creatures that were modified like Warforged style, D&D style with like armor and the concrete people put on them? Like, was this a monster? Like, is this the lower jaw of a previous monster
yeah,
or
that
something?
was-
Like, what is the teeth going on here?
Cool design.
Is that actually the top of his head? Why are there teeth on his head? Maybe it's his lower jaw from some other creature that used to have a whole head, and now this is just like
Yeah,
they found the corpse of an ancient being and they like partially resuscitated it with this technology or something or
pretty
magic.
neat.
What do we think? Any speculation? What do you think, Luis?
I just thought it was a weird looking lobster.
Well, he's got like hoof feet too.
yeah, he does got like hoofs.
It's
I-
Like
weird.
when
Yeah,
he
I
comes up
can-
on the platform, it's like
Yeah, it's
these,
like
like horse
nubs.
Maybe like a seahorse. You're right.
And then I'm looking at the difference between the remake and the original, and like his horns or what are they, tusks or
a
whatever.
little
Yeah.
smaller.
They're different. Like in the original, it's like, oh, it's like the
Yep.
structure. What do we call that? Concrete or stone? I guess the stonework.
Mhm.
It just like glows at the end. Whereas in the remake, it's actually like, oh, it's a whole crystal
Yeah.
thing encased in stone.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
something's going on there.
Yeah, I don't know what these are. If the whole idea, if there's spirits that are taking over
I think they're
inanimate
gods.
like mountains.
I
Huh?
think they're gods.
Maybe,
Right, but
maybe
the-
dead
but-
gods
but
that
was
have been
it-
resuscitated by
Yeah.
technology.
See, so they were creatures, and then they're
Yeah.
through the ages have, like Tommy said, the environments.
Well, they
slowly-
obviously control like some aspects of the afterlife because you're trying to bring somebody back. But
Well,
they-
he's that. Well, apparently, according what's his name, Dorman.
Doorman.
Dorman. He's the one who sent you on this mission, so he's not saying they can do it. He's saying if you do this, I will help you out.
well, we get a lore dump after this.
Yeah,
well,
Lord Dump.
yeah.
Quote unquote. Yeah, if you can call it that.
Something other than the regular cutscene.
This cutscene was different. I guess, yeah, once we kill it, this, again, jump scare with the whole
Yeah,
tentacles.
I'm used to it now. I know it's coming, but
At the water. If I'm in water, I'm
the
already.
first time it got me. But yeah,
Okay.
I know now that it's coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. So after this, we get a little cutscene of like a tribe.
Yeah. Are these? Do we
those
think
masks.
these are the people with Wander's Village originally?
I think so.
That's what it seems like to me.
I think they're like.
I don't know who they are. I just know they're in a gang.
True.
They're all wearing masks. They're
Oh.
all tatted up.
Whoa.
It's a gang.
Dang.
Oh, they're tatted up. I didn't notice tattoos.
I thought they had tattoos.
Well, I almost missed this cutscene because
Because you were
I,
done.
I was like, oh, okay, time to check my phone.
Yeah.
But then I like look up and I'm like, oh shit,
Something's up.
there's
Something new.
things happening. So yeah, they say something like almost there or almost, he's
Yeah.
almost there, something like that. Like, which actually now that I think about it, could it be just some nefarious
I'm telling you,
tribe that's
they're in a
like
gang.
following this guy to see what happens at the end?
Maybe.
You know, like
We've been killing gods.
that's what I'm saying.
I
like,
think they're someone's pissed.
someone's pissed, or,
Yeah.
or maybe people were like, oh my god, somebody's finally
Getting rid of
taking these gods out. I don't know.
I don't know.
again,
I don't know.
guys. I hate to break it to you, but we're definitely the bad guy. I don't know how we wouldn't be.
We're definitely at least like unknowingly doing something bad.
We're altering the ecosystem for sure.
For sure.
Um,
We're meddling in things we should not be meddling with.
for the cost of one life.
This is like classic. Do not read the Necronomicon, and we are reading it.
we're reading it hard.
We have 4 more to go, and I'm not sure what to expect from these last 4.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like this is gonna be like a culmination of maybe not all the mechanics, but
Oh
like,
God, please no more horse.
I'm just
You gotta ride the horse, get into the water after jumping.
Yeah, or you have to like Mission Impossible the horse off the side of the cliff.
I was thinking
he just disappears.
I was thinking we have to chase something down at some point. As I'm like,
Oh.
I don't hope not.
Yeah, that would suck. But I'm really looking forward to it because like it's like this is gonna be like peak.
Yeah.
I'm hoping.
Yeah,
So,
but these mystery men, they're gonna change things up.
think they're gonna come in and kill steal you or something like that. Like
I
get
don't know.
Get the last kill.
They might. Hey, this whole time we just been leaving the girl there. I mean, they're just gonna show up and be like, "Who is this chick?"
Who knows?
Yeah.
No.
But alrighty. Well, I guess before we end it, I wanted to go over thoughts on the game so far before we go into the last little bit of it.
If I would have played this game when I originally wanted to as a kid, this game would have changed my life. I think it would have been like one of my favorite games of all time.
It's 50-50 for me. It's possible that that's an outcome, but it's also possible I played like 2 hours of it and then got pissed and never played it again.
Yeah, I think this is the case for me. I played it too late.
Mm.
The vibes are great. I think some of the puzzles with finding the bosses. I think the boss design is great. The controls are just abysmal. I think it's a great game. But yeah, I think this is a case of me just playing it a little too late.
I think I am more strict on the controls now. I playing it like that definitely, and I'm playing not the remastered version, so I'm playing PS3 version.
Okay,
which is still not perfect. I would again. I think your controllers are better than mine. So I would, but the fact that you're still griping about
it's
them,
still bad.
It's just like that's
not great.
And I'm not saying it's like a kid's game. Like, oh, if I would have played this as a kid, it would have been better. I think it just the mysticism and the wonder would have hit me a little harder. Now, like we still got the back 25% of this game, so things can change. But as of right now, I think it's just one of those games that I just missed. And again, don't hate it, but like it's just like I think the control and design of it kind of get in the way of my enjoyment personally.
I think it's okay. I think it's overhyped. Playing it for the first time now, I have enjoyed Ico more. I just played Ico.
I'll join you in that sentiment. I think it might be slightly overhyped. Now,
but I didn't experience when it first came out, and I do think at the time, again, I probably would have enjoyed it as well. I do think I still would have felt the same thing about the controllers though. And honestly, I don't understand why people like it so much when they're that rough.
Yeah. Like I like the game. Like I really do. Like it's fascinating. It looks great.
There's a whole debate regarding about game or art here.
Yes.
I don't like the game. I like the art.
The art. Yeah. I might join you in that sentiment. Like I'll probably never play this again.
I am gonna play this a few more just to see about the whole what happens with these apples, what happens with the lizards, and then the time things.
Yeah, because there's some unlockables with the time trials.
Right. I want to see what's going on here.
Yeah,
I want to see if there's how much more meat there's on this bone is what I'm trying to figure out. Why is this so popular?
Yeah. Once I kill the 16th Colossus,
you're done.
I think I'm done.
Okay.
I'll probably be done too.
And see, I like Ico, and again, I still want to go back and play Ico. I don't know if I'll play Last Guardian, his other work, and then his new one that's gonna come out.
I think I will.
Last Guardian.
I think I'll play Last Guardian. Yeah. I enjoyed it enough. I enjoyed the project enough to where I'm interested to see.
They're very short. They're very short works, and they've been enjoyable for the most part.
That's big for me. It's like they're 8 hours long. They're not that big.
I think I'm only like 3 hours in.
To your game?
To my game.
Oh, that's crazy. I'm like 6. I'm like double. I'm like 6.5.
Well, you are playing hard, I guess. Tommy?
I have no idea.
But Tommy, we talked.
It took like 20 minutes per Colossus here for this one. Some of them in the previous ones took longer, especially Sword Guy.
Bastard took me 33 minutes. So
They've been pretty. I mean, yeah, they haven't been too
And that's
long.
including the travel time, I guess.
yeah,
Right. Yeah. I mean, it's it's pretty straightforward. The fights aren't long. That's
it's a game where I'm glad I'm playing it.
Yeah.
It's always been a game I've wanted to play, but yeah, I missed out on the mysticism of it.
I just know I wouldn't have appreciated it as much when it first came out. I definitely and maybe if I played this, I don't know, 6 years ago, I'd be like, oh
Yeah.
I would have enjoyed it a little bit more. But still, the controls have still been bad. Again, the controls is a big thing for me.
I think if the one way I would have really loved this when it first came out is if I played this like tag team with a friend, like we were swapping controllers or something.
Yeah.
That would have been peak. I would have been like, oh, this is
Or like trying to
great.
figure it out together. Yeah.
Like having a buddy to play with.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
That would have been sick as a kid. So I would have liked it that case. But playing by myself back then, I would not. I'd probably have bounced off.
Yeah.
No, yeah, music's been great. Overall, puzzle's been good. But yeah, controls are just the one thing I'm like, people can't like it this much.
Yeah. I think maybe a majority of those people played it when it came out.
I'm just trying to think like maybe a $20 game when it came out. Maybe.
I don't know. Like I'm bad at inflation.
I'd be surprised if this game didn't come out full price MSRP back in the day. Like they didn't really do games
like
for
50?
cheaper back then.
Well, I'm saying most. I think when was this 20?
These days, if this game would have came out and it was $50,
oh yeah,
I think I would have been a little pissed.
This was PlayStation 2, right?
Yeah. I think this might have been $20.
Really?
I think,
on release?
I don't think on release.
I do
$50.
think
$50.
No
question.
way. No way. We're gonna have to look this up.
Yeah, do
But
some
there's-
research.
People were not selling games for cheaper back then. That was just
Tommy,
it was all MSRP, even if it was like freaking Jinx the Time Sweeper. Like
I don't remember. Well, I guess I couldn't afford expensive games, Tommy. So like, if it was not like $20-$30, I wasn't.
That's also fair. Yeah, I mean,
and I remember this being a game I could get. I just
maybe
never
you
did.
got pre-owned like you, because that was a thing back then.
Pre-owned? It wasn't a
GameStop.
thing.
What do you mean not a thing? That was when it was a thing.
mid 2000s peak GameStop.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyways, we'll Google this shortly after this. We'll settle this.
Yeah. We'll follow up on the next episode. But yeah, overall, I think it's great. I think it deserves its place in video game lore. But for me, it's old game.
Yeah.
Old game.
It's cool. I wish there was more Dark Souls like random items that just
Tommy,
gave vague lore.
Some little tablets.
Even if it
something.
didn't explain anything still.
Let's keep it minimalistic. I'm okay with that. 3 hours.
Every
I'm
fruit
okay
should
with
have
that.
an item description
Oh my
that's like
God, get
back
outta here.
in the day of the great elder.
Yeah, even that can be vague as hell.
Yeah.
And just something.
Just
give me a
give
little,
it some texture, you know?
I agree.
I don't need that. Don't no.
Because this feels like precursor to Dark Souls. Like I'd be surprised if Miyazaki did not get inspiration from this.
Oh,
game.
absolutely. A lot of games took inspiration from this,
Yeah.
I would assume.
Yeah,
This
I
feels
agree
like
with that.
this feels like Tadpool in the Soulsborne genre.
Yeah. Again,
Maybe.
appreciate it, just not quite my cup of tea.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Well, that's where we'll end it. Thanks everyone for listening. We'll catch you next time for the last episode of Shadow of the Colossus. Hey, goodbye.
Cue the band.